Whenever I make fan art, it's almost always out of nostalgia or because I think other people might enjoy it. And you know, the biggest fans I see of anime or games are usually kids or teens, and as an adult, I kind of lost that excitement for all media. I mean, I am still a fan of things, but I'm chill. I'm calm. I'm cool about it. I am not calm about Astarion. This is my first time as an adult truly having a favorite character. If you haven't played Baldur's Gate 3, Astarion is a companion character and a romanceable option.
I'm flattered, but I think not. I have standards.
When you meet him, he's a vampire elf who uses his manipulative charm for his own gain, but if you get to know him by playing his storyline, he has a painful past that really makes you feel for him. Interjection here. If you have played the game, I will be avoiding spoilers, but I'm talking about good Astarion here. I am a sucker, for wholesome dark characters.
Hello again.
As much as I'd love to fangirl about Astarion for a whole video, and I probably could, this is about why I only want to draw him. Could cut this video short with this answer, but it's burnout. Burnout to me usually happens when I work really hard, but I don't get enough of a reward. I think most artists will eventually get it because we work really hard for little pay or attention sometimes. How does it feel? Like nothing is important. Everything is boring and you feel like you're gonna collapse if someone asks you to do even one more thing because you're already doing way too much. So I got burnout for drawing for everyone but myself. For reference, this was the last drawing I did for myself. Notice how it's not finished? It's because it wasn't a priority. Drawing for myself isn't a priority like my commissions or making new merch is. And it made me feel unimportant after a while. Like, am I not worth drawing for? So, how does a burnt out fantasy artist relax? Escapism by playing Baldur's Gate 3. A lot of it. I'm talking 8 hours straight because I've got one day off as a freelancer and I'm gonna make it count. Ahem, please hold your judgments. Yes, this was a gaming addiction, a direct side effect to my burnout, which I'm not done talking about. The game itself began feeling like my only respite, so it's only natural that I'd get attached to a character in that world. But why was it Astarion? I didn't even choose him at first. I went for Shadowheart. Astarion turned out to be perfect for the role of my next virtual muse for 3 simple reasons. First is easy. He's charming and he has the "I care for nobody except you" trope, which makes the player feel special. I'm a simple artist. Flattery will in fact work on me.
God, you're beautiful.
Second, gaining his approval encouraged me to do more of what I want and not just what I should. To gain his approval, you usually have to put you and your party first, being selfish, instead of pleasing strangers.
Turning your back on the needy to save your own skin? Maybe we'll get along after all.
Which is something I honestly struggle to do in my daily life. Cause as a freelance artist, that's kind of my whole job. I have to please my clients, right? Before I continue, I do want to add there are plenty of video essays dissecting why Astarion's story was so effectively written for women and survivors in particular. I do not want to make light of that, but third, in essence, Astarion was familiar to me, and I'm sure he is to a lot of players. Not because of the brooding vampire archetype, this is the skin of a killer, Bella, but because we see part of our story in him. When I was playing, I saw my burnout. Burnout makes you feel unimportant, almost like your very existence doesn't matter because you're not worth the pay or notice. Saving the world in a game makes you feel the opposite. Helping a virtual character who feels the same as you do gives weight to your own feelings. Suddenly, they matter because they belong to somebody else. Aha! Now we're seeing that it's not just because he's a pretty pixel man with frilly words. He is very pretty though.
Just tell me I'm beautiful and we can call it a day.
So I absolutely wanted to try my own hand at drawing him. In fact, my exact words were,
I will lose my mind if I don't pause and draw him.
I actually think it's one of my best artworks to date because I truly love the character and I was genuinely inspired to draw by the game. We can test this theory actually. I was so surprised at my last event where I almost sold all small prints of him. I felt so rewarded every time someone bought a print or just pointed him out in passing. So I plan on drawing even more of him because Astarion is curing my burnout, and that's the reason I only want to draw Astarion.
Hello again.
I know this character has helped a lot of people through their own difficult storylines. I just didn't expect to be one of them. I sincerely wish I could thank the people who made Astarion, Stephen Rooney, Larian Studios, Neil Newbon, and thank you all for watching. This is kind of a weirdly genuine video. I have no idea how it'll go. Hopefully some other Astarion fan will stumble across this and understand my strong feelings for the pointy-eared fella. But until my next video, bye-bye!
Astarion, I'm going to throw you through a window, but I know you'll survive because you had feather fall or something. You're fine.